She's like, when I eat at a girl and she's trying to push away, I always know, like, pull them closer and do more. I'm like, no.
That means like, sometimes it means like, whoa, wait.
It's not good.
Wait, 2 seconds.
Yeah. Hello, Lavas. I'm sitting here today with the beautiful Arielle. This is your first time on my channel.
It is my first time on your channel. I've been watching you religiously for like a year or two now.
I told her to say that, guys, just so you know. Give them like 5 titles right now.
A transgender woman shows lesbian vagina for the first time. If they prefer penetration or oral sex. We talk about everything.
And today we're talking about one of my favorite topics, which we also just discussed on her channel as well too, so I'd assume it's one of your favorite topics too.
It is one of my favorite topics. It's because I don't get it very often.
Get to that later.
Yes.
We're talking about orgasms, a big O, so I want you guys to follow along with this video. We're going to talk about first orgasms, best orgasms, last orgasms, and a struggle that you have had with your orgasm.
Yeah.
So kick things off, let's go with first for 500.
Okay, so this is story time, right? My first ever orgasm was not given to me by myself. I was really, this goes into the last thing, like the shame, I was really ashamed at touching myself because I felt I was raised in a Catholic family and it was just a lot. I had a lot of body image problems. The first orgasm I ever had was with my first girlfriend, and it was, to be honest, till this day, one of the best orgasms I ever had. I can't say that.
How old were you? What's the story?
I was 19. I was really young.
That was your first? 11. Yeah, probably 11, 10.
I didn't even know.
I was like feeling super horny in my bedroom and like just wanting to do something about it, and I was just like, I was like a dude for the first time touching a woman. I was like, oh, excited. And then I was like, oh, this kind of works. And I was just like doing something, and then it like really worked, and I was like, what is that? And then I did not stop doing it. So your first orgasm was with your first?
My first girlfriend, and I nearly blacked out from it because I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I just always, and it also gives me anxiety to have orgasms, but after the orgasm, the anxiety goes away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you're shaking, and so I already had anxiety my whole life, and I didn't like that idea of feeling too tense, so I never wanted to experience, I never knew what the lasting or overall effect would be. I never knew what the end result would have been. But for some reason, I didn't think it was going to be that good. And I also didn't know that it was actually going to lower my anxiety after it was over.
So once you had it done to you, were you like...
I was like, oh, I can handle this. Yeah.
12 times a day.
Yeah, I was like, I can handle... No, I just made my girlfriend go down on me like every hour. She didn't mind, so I was like...
Do you self-pleasure now?
Yeah, now I do, but it took me a while, and that's the next topic. Was it the next topic?
Well,
last orgasm.
Let's do last orgasm.
Yeah. So the next topic is my last orgasm, which is a completely different version of what I first experienced. And I would say it's probably like 75% of what I used to feel, because now I'm on Prozac and antidepressant for my anxiety that I've had since I was a young little kid. And you said it's very common to not be able to orgasm on antidepressants, whatever they are. And it took me 2 years to figure out how to orgasm on antidepressants.
That was your last one?
My last one was...
What was the first time that you've orgasmed since?
Since 2 years ago.
Wow, that's special.
Since 2 years, and I was like dying. Not because I was like horny as hell, just because like I just felt inadequate. Because I was dating girls and they couldn't get me off, and then I would feel bad. Because it has nothing to do with them. So it's like, it's put on me all of a sudden, and I'm like, I'm enjoying it. I just can't get there. It's a mental thing, chemical thing, I guess you could say, for people that are on antidepressants. But I found pot, and I had my first orgasm from an edible, and it changed my life. I saw the sky again. It was just like, I did, not that I cried or anything, but it was, I mean, imagine not being able to for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, boom, something just works. And it was like the best combination of things. It made me horny, hungry, and then tired.
And you mean, so like it's fingers plus mouth?
Both. Mm-hmm. It had to be both. I couldn't just do fingers, can't do it.
Yeah. And
even just clitoral stimulation, fingers can't do it. It's not enough for me, for some reason. I don't know why.
What do you mean? So it has to be...
It has to be oral.
Oral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone has their own unique combination.
Yeah.
During those 2 years where you weren't orgasming, how did you come to peace with pleasure? How did you redefine pleasure for yourself?
Ooh, that's a really good point. Okay. So during the past 2 years that I hadn't been able to orgasm, I redefined pleasure for myself, honestly, by giving pleasure to other people that I was dating, and by traveling. As stupid as that sounds, you're not gonna think about sex, at least I don't, when you see like a beautiful sunset or like all these other things, and it's like there is more.
Is that why you have a great view here?
That's why, well, I got very lucky. I have a really nice view right now. Orgasming isn't the end all be all. You can enjoy yourself sexually by yourself or with other people without having to reach that climax. I mean, yes, that is probably the best it can get, but you can enjoy it's a process, right? You enjoy the whole process and not the end result. Just like on a road trip, you enjoy the whole trip and not just getting there.
I always think when you ask people like the question of when your best orgasm and best sex, they're usually not the same experience. They're usually really different experiences. So I think you can define pleasure in so many different ways, and to limit it just to orgasm, enjoy the senses and enjoy all those things. And like that is an added benefit or bonus to it, but it definitely is like a really small percentage of what it means to be fully present and pleasured. Hear from you guys, best, last, some kind of struggle, and first orgasm you've ever had. You are bomb.com. Thank you so much for being so open and honest, but your channel's all about that anyway.
Yeah, but it's mainly like gay shit, so.
Due to popular demand, I am now podcasting daily on Anchor FM. Now that is a place you guys can go to ask questions. You actually leave voice notes and then I answer your questions. So go to anchor.fm/Shan Boody to sign up and to have your daily questions answered.
I get it, girl. Oh yeah, I get it, girl. Yeah, I get it, girl. Oh. And if you don't know, get it, girl. Oh. Yeah, I get it, girl.